Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Devi and you're watching Just Devi Marie. So today we're going to be doing something quite interesting, and I think something that will help a lot of us as 20-somethings or as young people in the working world. So today I'll be talking about how to thrive at your 9 to 5, how to be successful in your job, especially if you've just left university and maybe this is the first time you're working in an actual job. So if you want to see that, please stay tuned. I have 5 points in terms of how to thrive at your 9 to 5, and the first one would definitely be to go in with an open mind. Be a positive thinker. Don't go in there with a whole heap of expectations and so on, and don't go in there listening to what other people would have said about the working world in general. Everywhere is not the same, and that's something that I would have learned pretty quickly, that even though persons say, oh, the working world is a terrible place, it's horrible, not everywhere will be like that. So yeah, go in there with a positive mindset and open mind. Go in there looking at what you can bring to the table, and go in there knowing that you can learn a lot. You will come out learning something. Never ever leave a job and don't come out with anything. Know that you will learn something. So definitely have that positive attitude and that open mindset. So the second thing is, don't fight evil with evil. Now, the workplace can be a very interesting place, it can be a fun place, but sometimes it can be a very hard place to work at, being a young person and being someone who maybe is just fresh out of college or university. But do not fight evil with evil. There will be people there who may be older than you, who may be more experienced than you, who have been at the company for a long time, who will want to kind of dim your shine, especially if you're the kind of person that works very well, that comes in with that positive attitude. They may want to say, oh, you're stealing my shine, you're trying to take over from me, you're trying to steal my responsibilities and my job, whatever, when you're really not coming in with that kind of mindset. But do not fight them back with the evil. Just know that you still must do your best, do what you can do, because if you are to leave that job for any reason, you don't want to leave on bad terms. So just stay out of the drama completely. Do not get entangled in the drama of the workplace, of the working environment. Do what you set out to do. Make sure you're learning something. Do not cuss out the people. Don't do it. Practice self-control and don't fight the evil with evil. So the third point is, remember that you are there for a particular purpose. And I say this to say, right, you are there to do a job. When you start this job, you're going to get a list of roles and responsibilities, things that you're supposed to accomplish on a day-to-day basis, on a monthly basis. You will probably have an appraisal at some point in the job to see that you're meeting your goals and the targets that they set out for you. Do not get sidetracked by everything else happening around you, and this ties into the point that I said previously about staying out the drama and don't fight evil with evil. A lot of times those things can get in the way of us accomplishing the goals that really we're hired for, and we start to be inefficient and ineffective. But remember that you went there to that job to work. That is your primary goal. If you make friends, if you get other opportunities out of it, if you get other insights, that is brata, that is extra. But go in there knowing that this is a job that you are supposed to do. Ensure that if it is that there's something you don't understand about the job, you find out. You work as well and as best as possible to ensure that you're meeting your goals, your personal goals at the company, the corporate goals and so on. So that would be my third point. Ensuring that you're there to do a job and you do the job well and to the best of your ability, not letting anything get in the way. But if you do meet friends and you do make good connections along the way, that is a plus. But primarily you are there to do a job. The fourth point is, be resourceful and take initiative. Now, resourcefulness, I feel like, is a lot of people lack resourcefulness and initiative. Like, you will see a lot of people say in the job, oh, I don't know, instead of trying to find out, trying to do research and find out how to do something, they just say they don't know and think that's a okay answer. I personally don't believe that's a good enough answer. There are so many resources now, the internet, YouTube, so much different things, people, where you can use to find out a lot of stuff. There is nothing new under the sun. So you can find some information about something. If you don't know how to do something, you can find out. Yes, you might be fresh and new to the working world, but don't come in there looking like a green egg. Yes, certain things you're not going to know, and yes, certain things you might research and still don't understand, but try your best to use your initiative. You come to a company and you realize that, you know, there's something lacking, or there's something there that you could, I guess, give advice on or suggest that would make the company run a lot smoother or a lot better or increase their profits for whatever reason. Say it, but there's a way to say it. And even sometimes when you say it in the best ways possible, you still have people who will be like, oh no, that don't make no sense. But them don't say it makes sense. But don't watch them people there. Don't fight evil with evil, as I said before. But just continue to be resourceful and use your initiative. Trust me, people will see that. This is how you will grow. When they see that you're going above and beyond, when they see that you're trying to really make the company grow, when they see that you really care about the company and its well-being, you have a great potential to move up in that job. So definitely use your initiative, be resourceful. Don't come there and say, oh, you're new, you just graduated college, you don't know. Try to do your research. And even if you're probably not working right now, because you know the job market kind of sticky more than ever now because of this whole pandemic and virus, do some research, start doing some courses, think about where you want to be and start doing some research in that area. Start learning all that you can before you even enter the job world. So be resourceful, use the initiative. That is my fourth point. And my fifth and final point is, do not forget yourself. Okay, separate your work life from your personal life. And I know some of you workaholics out there, and probably some of the older persons or more mature persons who are more seasoned in a 9-to-5 job will tell you that, no, you must swim across the ocean, swim across the Pacific in a 1 hour and come. No. If you don't take care of yourself, if you don't ensure that you're eating, you're sleeping, you're exercising, you're doing all the things that make you be a better person and a good worker, if you're not doing that, you're going to become ineffective, you're going to become inefficient, and it's going to become a problem. That is where you're setting yourself up for failure. If you do not have a separation between work and your social life, you will be so stressed out that you won't be able to achieve the goals that are set out for you to achieve at the company. So definitely take care of yourself. Don't feel like because you are now in a 9-to-5 that you cannot completely do anything that you like or that you enjoy. Do it, still do it, but just have a balance. Know that, well, you know, sometimes you may have to work late, but don't make it an everyday thing and an every night, every Friday night or every weekend you're working late. You know, you have to set that also, you have to set that precedence from before. You have to set that precedence from you start at the job. Certain things, certain people nowadays, I feel like they usually give you an opportunity to say in an interview or, you know, during the orientation process, what do you think, what are some of your concerns? So as long as you make it clear that, you know, you will need to, of course, have a social life, I don't think that should be a problem. And if it's a problem, you probably shouldn't get a job in the first place. I understand that people are workaholics, but it does take a toll. When you work and don't take care of yourself, it does ultimately take a toll on you. It makes you age way faster than you need to. It makes you change who you are. Sometimes your character can like shift. You get so stressed out that, you know, you start do some things where you never think you would do. So just remember to take care of yourself. So that's my fifth and final point. Ensure that there's a separation between your personal life and your work life. Don't mix them. Don't mix them. Make sure you have that time for yourself and make sure you have that time for work where you're still achieving all of your goals. So overall, people, something else that I want to say is, don't be afraid to leave a job. If it's not working out for you, if you're unable to see where you're going or growing, it may be time for you to leave. If you're treated less than, if you're not respected because you are young, maybe it's time for you to leave that job. I'm not saying that there will not be struggles in a particular job before, you know, I guess greener pastures come or before you get settled. Of course, there's gonna be that time where you have to learn. That learning curve is gonna be there, but there are some things that you have to know going into a job that you will not stand for. And if you're standing for it, you have to know, say, you have a way out, that, you know, it's time for you to go. Right? So do not let people take advantage of you. And I hope that these tips would have helped you. You know, whether you're looking for a job, you're at the end maybe of university, or you're in between jobs, or you're working somewhere and why you just don't know why you're not improving. Think about these things, and I really hope that these tips would have helped somebody. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Remember to subscribe for more content. I know this video was a little bit different, but I felt like it's something that I wanted to share, just because not everybody necessarily wants to be their own boss. There's still gonna be people who need to work that 9 to 5. So yeah, consider these things the next time you're looking for a job, or when you go back to work if you're working from home. Consider these things to help you grow. Remember to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.